Hi everyone. Today I'll be talking about uni applications because I feel like I need to share my experience so that you guys learn from my experience and like not do stupid shit like I did. Because I literally like messed up every aspect you can mess up during the application, and it's like quite not a vibe. So I hope you guys don't make the same mistakes as me or make the same mistakes and learn from it together. Alright, I have a whole script with me because I did so many stupid shit, right? Okay, first things first. In general, please research properly, especially if you are in J2. Just research like every single course you can get to, what the course requires, and then about the halls, residences, especially in NUS, houses. I'm not sure about other like universities. I'm pretty sure NTU only have halls. So research like the halls. What do you want to stay in a hall? What type of hall you want? You want like a sports focused one or like arts or whatever. Research more on that. Like I regret not researching more because I think I might have chose something different if I have researched more. But I would like to think that fate has brought me to this point. So like I just let like Jesus take the wheel or something and then just like YOLO my way through life, you know what I mean? So I'm really glad I'm at the place I am right now, but I kind of regret not researching more. This research thing, like researching about the programs you want to be in is very important because I am literally in a program that I did not expect to be in. I'm glad that I'm in the program, but I don't know whether I'll survive the program. Yeah, so this calls for NUS college story time. So I'm in NUS college, guys. NUS college is basically like a residential college, and I'm not gonna explain more what's a residential college. It's part of the research process, okay? Don't find out just before you got in like me. So basically, in your application to NUS, you'll be asked to select like this thing like at the bottom. It's like, I would like to apply to NUS college. Then you like tick it, and then I was like, oh, NUS is a college, what? So I just ticked it lor. Yeah, then I'm gonna say NUSC from now on. It stands for NUS College. So there's a whole special program for NUSC students. I did not know about this, okay? So I just went ahead with the application, and if you choose to apply for NUSC, you have to write like an additional essay. My document when I was like writing to answer the questions for the NUSC application, my document name is why so many questions. And exactly why so many questions? It's because I applied for NUSC. If you don't apply for NUSC and then you just go by like the normal route, like just apply for your courses and stuff, you don't need to write an essay, like a whole essay, okay? I'm probably gonna put like a screen here or some shit, then you can like read it yourself, or like a screenshot. So you have to write about like your CCA and stuff. It might change from year to year, so I'm not very sure. It's more like deep questions. It's so deep, like I don't remember. It's like, who are you? How do you relate to others? How do you think? You know, these type of questions. And then wow, it's just like, tell us about one value that came about in a way that you did not expect. And then I just talk about like my own experience. And then like it's very deep, like how do other people function for you, what roles do others play for you, and your sense of self. Do you look for others for affirmation, confirmation, differentiation, direction, recognition, validation, nothing at all, and or something else? Yeah, I wrecked my brains during, so I applied for this during green harvesting. So I wrecked my brains during green harvesting thinking about this. It was bad lah. I didn't even know that this was like extra thing, you know. I thought it was part of like the normal application, hence I did it. And then you have to write an essay. So there's like 3 questions to choose from. I chose there's no such thing as a stupid question. Tell us why you agree or disagree with this. In either case, analyze a question you have asked, have heard someone ask, or just one you can imagine that shows that there are or aren't stupid questions. Why is or was the question stupid or not stupid? What makes the question stupid? I have no tips on how to get in other than what I did, so maybe you can draw some inspiration. I don't even know where. But yeah, that's the essay I submitted for the person who asked. And after the application process, I obviously still did not know that I was applying to NUSC. So in mid-January, I got asked for like an interview. I thought that my interview was for my course of green harvesting, like the early applications. So I just went for the interview without preparing. But if you're applying for residential colleges and stuff, please prepare for your interview. Don't be like me, and I didn't even know I was applying for a residential college, okay? I didn't know what a residential college was until like the open house. But I went through the interview, and then like I was just, my like philosophy with interviews is that yes, prepare for it, but I still need to be myself. So I was just myself totally without preparation. But yeah, thankfully they didn't ask anything about residential college. Why you want to be in a residential college, that type of question. Because I would have totally replied, I'm sorry, what is a residential college? And I would have been directly kicked out. So I'm so sorry for NUSC side. I did not expect myself to be here, but I'll try my best from now on, okay? Heart shapes, yes. Okay, anyway, yeah, so after the interview and stuff, and then 2 months later, I went to the open house, and then I found out NUS College is a special program, and that my interview and my application all applied, all was for NUS College. I was like, shit. But then after like I went through the open house, I realized, okay, this is a program that I'm like actually okay with. I'm like okay with how it works, like how like the academics is like slightly, not really, I guess slightly more like intense, and the way like how it's like seminar style. So I went ahead with that. Yeah. And yes, and then my my acceptance letter came in, and yay, I'm in NUS College. So I'm actually moving out tomorrow. I'm like a mess right now, but I would love to film this video so that you guys don't make the same mistakes as me, and like, because things might not work as well, you know, if you didn't plan for it. So please plan and don't be like me. For like everyone in general, I don't know, it's like if you feel like you need to do it now, do it. If you're in sec 4, J1, and you feel like I feel like planning my career now, sure, just go ahead, make a rough plan. Don't panic about it, but make a rough plan, you know. Yeah, start planning the courses you want to go if you haven't. I didn't start planning until like J2, so you're like okay if you're like in sec 4 and thinking about it already. So I guess you guys can chill lah, you don't need to like panic so much about it. Then I planned once like a few courses for each scenario in terms of grades. So I even planned for like absolute failure. So if I like failed A-levels totally, I would not even bother to like retake A-levels, because I don't want to go through that shit anymore. So I would like totally just go into poly, into a course that I would want to do in the future, and then like at least get a diploma and start working, or at least get a diploma, you know, and then like get if I get good grades there, then I can go to uni, that kind of plan. So that was like my plan if I totally failed A-levels. And if that didn't work out either, I would have totally enlisted and just like stay in the army. I guess it's like a okay career choice too, but not my top career choice, you know. But I also plan for like lower grades. So my lower grades plan-ish was, wait, what did I plan for? I was material sciences in both NTU and NUS. So if I like kind of like got lower than expected, like yeah, then I would like apply for material science. And then if I got like higher marks, but not like above 80, above 85, I don't even know where. Like if I didn't get that high of a mark, but it's still reasonably good, I would have tried for NTU chemistry with a second major in food science or something. And then if I got like better grades, I would apply for food science. So thank God I got the grades I wanted, and then like applied for food science. It is very important for you to like just see all the universities, any courses you want to take, and then just have a document where you like record down, or in case of this score you want to go to what like courses. So at least you have like a rough plan. It's like totally okay for you to consider like complete failure like me, and the best scenario, and plan for good overseas uni as well. And like this depends on like your personal preference, but personally I didn't want to go overseas, so I didn't research. So if you consider like a little bit, if you want to go like overseas already, please plan for it already, because just do it. You're like already considering it, so just plan for it first. And the application, everything is very different from Singapore unis, so please plan in advance so that you don't like receive your result and be like, oh shit, the application window closed already, you know what I mean? Also plan for overseas unis that will accept your grades if you underperform to your own standards. Some unis might accept not that high of a grade from A levels, and it's like kind of like a safety net if financially you're able to like enroll in like overseas uni lah. So if like financially you're able to do so, you can plan for that as well, so you have like a safety net to fall back on. Also start looking at scholarships. The government will give you like a booklet and like a shit ton of brochures on scholarships on the day of your A-level results release, but it's always good to start researching first, because I personally didn't think that I would get a scholarship because I had like pretty shit grades, right? So I didn't really like research about it, but looking back at it now, I should have started researching it and like started preparing for it earlier. I don't even know where. Like I've like have so many regrets from JC, so I hope that you guys don't regret like whatever you do too. But yeah, to the J2s, don't panic because you'll be okay. Just try your best during A levels and just start working hard from now on. And please enjoy the break after. Don't kill yourself with like an internship that overworks you. I mean, if that's the like you really want an internship for 8 months, it's fine, just go for it. But I would encourage you to have a good break, because I haven't had this like sense of like relaxation and enjoyment since like maybe after PSLE. So yeah, enjoy the break afterwards, do whatever you want. I'm not saying you don't have to be concerned about the grades, cause grades still take you somewhere to a certain extent, but just work hard, not too hard, take care of yourself, and then try your best once again. And when uni comes, there's definitely a path for you, don't worry. I have friends that are like just in local uni right now, and if they get accepted into overseas uni, or like they don't like the course, they would want to like transfer to overseas uni next year. So something like that, you can consider it, you know. It's not like a dead end for you once you choose your uni course that you're not like super passionate about. And especially in CHS, like College of Humanities and Sciences in NUS, I think I don't even know, like all of us science students are so hopeless. Even before the sem has started, are like, should I transfer to data science? But no, most of us want to like at least commit one sem to our majors that we chose first. So, and for J2s, research the paths like like during your break lor, like before you get your A-level results, or if you are like chosen for early admissions for green harvesting, just start planning now lah. Just plan a bit now, like have a rough idea of what you want to do, and then after A levels you can like research more into it, you know. And also there are like career guidance counselors, career counselors in schools, so please look for them if you don't know what the hell you want to do, because I have friends that like really like have trouble like deciding what they wanted to do. And then by meeting the like counselor, they like kind of figured it out, like they got like a clearer idea of what they want to do and like what their personality fits more. So you can consider doing that. I didn't go because I was like quite adamant on like doing food science and material science, so maybe I should have went and like gone to another career path, but it's okay, I will not regret my decisions. So to like younger people to like the J1s and secondary school people, unless you have made up your mind to go medicine, law, or dentistry, or I don't know what else requires like a super good portfolio, but unless you want to go to these few courses that is like super portfolio based, you don't really need to worry about it like me. So then those that want to go into medicine, law, or dentistry, or whatever else that requires such a big portfolio, go start volunteering, doing internships and stuff. I guess it will help. No, I guess, like it will help lah. But I don't know much about medicine applications and stuff, cause I honestly didn't care. It wasn't a path for me, and I gave up on dentistry, like the dream of dentistry, because I was like, grades are not very good, and like although like the money is good, but do I want to like look at people's mouth of all my life, like no, right? So I just didn't go down that path. I didn't think about my uni until like J2 when I had to write my testimonial. So you guys I don't know, maybe you guys can start thinking about it earlier, you know, but don't need to stress too much about it, you know. Even when I was writing my testimonial, I was like really shy to admit the fact that I wanted to do food science, because I knew food science cutoff was super high and my grades at like the start of J2 are like quite bad. So I was like super like paiseh to be ambitious. So my testimonial was actually aimed towards material science rather than food science. So I kind of regret the fact that maybe, I don't know, because testimonial is like mostly aimed towards like one course you want to do. So just think about what course you want in your testimonial, like so that it will not like there will not be like a conflict of interest. Okay, lastly, I have some questions from Instagram. I've already addressed some just now, but yeah, let me reply to the rest now. I only like chose a few that I can answer because a lot of the questions asked in that like Instagram story was like on like uni course registration, course planning and shit. Guys, I'm also clueless, okay? Like, I have no idea what is going on. So yeah, I'm so sorry, I can't help you with that. But first question is, everyone says getting into local unis are super tough. Did you / everyone around you feel that way when applying? Definitely. I have many friends that applied for life science in NUS and just end up not getting life science at all, or like originally their cutoff should have gotten them into life science, but this year the cutoff went super high for some reason, so they didn't. So that's a bit sad, but it is quite tough lah, quite tough. But there is a path for you. Like, don't worry one. Like please also research like other universities like SIT, SUSS, SUTD or SMU, whatever. Don't just research the two universities unless you are like dead serious about them, like me. Like, I've already made like my decision by like the time I took my A-levels, so I was like quite adamant I want to go to like NTU or NUS, so I didn't really like research the other universities because the courses just didn't like. But yes, everyone felt super shag, super tough. Like it was super tough, and the fact that you have to choose like the course based on the career you wanted like just stressed us out. Oh yeah, and also how do you choose your course? Well, based on like my score, like I talked about just now, like how I like had a backup plan for everything. Yeah, based on interest, I think university is, please do what you're interested in. Don't go into something for like the money. That's a good like reason also, but I don't think it'll get you like that far lah. Like you just like feel like super sian like halfway, I think. And how many colleges did I apply to? I only applied to NUS and I kind of regret that because it's like super risky that you only apply to one university. So please don't be like me and please apply to like at least two. I don't know, man. Like, I literally only applied to NUS, food science and material science. And by my thinking, I would have gotten into material science. So it was like a safety net, you know, like if I didn't get into food science, I would like most likely get into material science. So I was like praying to the gods and everyone that I will get in, otherwise I'll be universityless. Yeah, please apply to more unis. Oh yeah, and is there a need to apply early like before A's? For early application, you'll be selected by the school. So if you're selected by the school will get your contact information, some information about you, like your achievement, whatever, your like portfolio, and then they will send it to all the universities, like a list and like all your information, and each university will send you like an email if they want you and like ask you, oh, you can apply early, and then you consider if you want to apply early lor, then if you don't want, then don't apply lor. But if you have the chance to apply early, I think you just get it done first lah, because I don't know about other universities, but I applied early for NUS, right? And NUS waivers the application fee for early admission, so I did not need to pay an extra like $12 for application, like during the general application. So you can consider if you want to apply early. How's the selection process? Like, what are they looking for in application? A CAT/CCAs? Both lah, obviously. I know for NTU and NUS, the ABA, like the aptitude-based admissions, make up half of your batch. So they'll make sure like half of them have gone through ABA, and half of y'all just went in through grades. So and then I was like asking this random dude during the open house in NUS like how they consider you for ABA. It's they look at your ACADS and like your portfolio at the same time, and if your grades are like a few marks off, they'll prioritize your portfolio rather than your grades. And if like your grades have already made it, they wouldn't like even consider your portfolio. Like I mean, they will definitely look at it, but they won't like prioritize it. That's the end of my nasal voice. I hope this video gives you an insight into like uni applications and stuff. I myself am confused about what the hell I'm doing in uni, so I only can give you like advice for this application stuff. So I hope it helps you and like gives you like a clearer sense of direction. But yeah, I hope this like helps you a little bit, and please do not be too stressed. 加油 for all the J2s going through like prelims soon. Yeah, you can do it. And yeah, look forward to more uni vlogs, question mark. I don't know how I'm gonna survive. I'm so stressed. I need to like pack stuff and like settle so many things by tomorrow. Okay, bye.